Vargeist are towering, winged humanoids, each several times the size of a man. They used to walk and talk as they are vampires who have devolved into ravenous predators. They prowl battlefields in packs, ready to attack anyone who shows a sign of weakness. Under the castles of the von Karsteins are vast networks of basements, galleries, and dining halls, and this is where a Vargeist is created. It's here that family members who have fallen out of favor are locked away. Over the course of decades, the constantly dripping water tainted by the warpstone stalactites overhead changes all of them. They are stronger, sure, but their minds are simple. They only want to feed. Welcome back, everyone. It's time to move on, and one of you told me that you want a spirit army. You're getting a spirit army. An age of discovery. Well, they're going to discover me in a little while. Alright, so you're getting closer, but not quite to where you need to be. We need to wait for him to get to us. Once he does so, we'll kill him. Alright, level 19 for Lydia von Pracht. I shall give to you fervor. I want you to hit harder in melee combat. After that, we'll continue to invest in our lands for a little while longer. Again, it is not worthwhile to build that tier 3 growth building. 6,000 gold is way too much, way too much. Tier 2 is like a little over 2,000, perfect. I think 4,000 would have been ideal, but anymore, no. So over here, I do want my ghost fence done. Over in Reichland, we could use many other buildings. Anything that can really just allow me to recruit what I want or to even spread more corruption. Like over here is a witch house. A witch house is worthwhile. More public order. We get more corruption region-wide and in adjacent locations, in addition to more income. Overall income goes up. I'll take over here my ghost fence, and finally, we'll get another building. Now, what building will that be? That's a really good question. I don't want to lose, oh man, 550 for income? Holy crap, that noble blood tax is wild. I mean, that is bananas. You lose a lot of growth, but you can counter that with your buildings and still have a lot of growth. Wow. But let's go over here now and build that spirit well. The City of Blood will become the City of the Dead. Now, let's end our turn. The Bloody Princess. What's over here then? Give me more money. When it comes to raising dead, I could save a little bit, or I could have more leadership when fighting against men. I'm not fighting against men. I probably won't have to raise the dead, so I'll take that one. What's over here? I could get my right of willpower. I will do so later whenever I need to move into uncorrupted lands, but we're going to conquer our way down. I've got many ways to go, many things to do. So what are we going to do? We're going to head over here, I think, right now. Yeah, about over there. That looks good to me. We'll pick up our Balefire Hearth. More public order. Other factions hate me more, but I want them to. We're not getting our new army just yet. As I told you before, I would like to benefit my lands back at home before I call it a good day. And we do have a few more that we need to upgrade. I mean, not too much more, thankfully. Not until we get to like tier 5. But I want a good tier 5 building. Then we can change it all up in my view. Okay, we'll take over here one reliquary. It is essential for so many different units. I mean, my God, you need a lot for it. So Karak Engajar is where you're at. I'm on my way. I'm on my way right now. We're getting a little bit closer to them. What I'm trying to do now, I'm not trying to race as quickly as I can to get as much done in a short amount of turns as possible. Instead, I'm taking my time. If I want to wander over to fight another foe, I do it. Which, not having other factions constantly declare war on me has allowed me to do. If I want to go over and burn down one town like Karag Dramar, I'll do it. Ah, here we go. A bunch of weak little dwarfs. We'll kill them, we'll loot and occupy at a later point, but not today, only because I want to just have happy undead followers. Now, if there is a location where maybe I don't want to keep it, or whatever, but I still need to replenish, then I'll loot and occupy. But we need to burn down Barakvar. We need to burn down Matorka. Gashnag is here. Ah, Gashnag. Look at that army. Shield bearers. We're looking at Anaconda's Amazons. That should be a very interesting group. And over here, Galloper guns. Yeah. Oh. Okay, my province is finally completed over here. That took a very long time. We're going to build up. Actually, hold on. I want my Forbidden Library. Done. Again, more income for me. I mean, that would be what? Quite a bit of gold. 150 here, 200 here. It only adds up. Avid is rank 27 now. Alright, so we're going to give him something pretty handy. Intimidating. Now enemy heroes will not be able to vex him nearly as much. Okay, for a new commandment, we'll come over here and foster terror. Now later, I will probably pick up repress mortals. The Empire will hate me a lot, but look at that research rate. We could really have it boom upwards. For now, as you well know, I'm all about growth, and a lot of it too. I don't usually go down that route, but I have decided to, because usually I just need like money right away. But now I'm investing everything back at home. I mean, look at my growth over here, 255. Next turn, I'll be able to upgrade Harkon, which is part of my goal. I would like to be able to do that. And even my City of Blood. I'm upgrading everything over here. Let's see, we'll be growing in 4 turns. I mean, every location I have will get to tier 5 pretty darn fast. I do wish I had Karak Ingajad. Oh, hold on, you're a different town. Asgaraz. Ha! I mixed them up. But that would be great to have, but I'm not going to kill Skarsnik. He's been a loyal follower of mine. He likes me. He's a cool little goblin. Alright, so let's get ready now for a new turn. I am now making over 12,000 in my income. Before we go into battle against 1.5 armies, we need to go upgrade a few more buildings right now. Tombstone. I could get a nice tier 5 building out here. We'll do that right away. I'll earn more money after we're done over this battle. I mean, already, turn 74, yet I'm finally going to have some top tier stuff. Finally, that's what I'm looking forward to. Over here in Blood Keep, that will take a bit more time. I'm only at 155 for my growth. I could get rid of 1 building, but I like keeping my corruption up there, so we're not going to do that. Alright. Now, let's come over here and go after a major enemy. Oh, you did level up. How about that? Okay, well, I'm here to get Magical Animus. Later, we can get Legions of Dead. Not the dead, just dead. Okay. Dread Knights, Deadly Power. I mean, we could grab all of these over here if we want to. Either way. Oh, man, look at that buff. 15 to leadership and a 25% physical resistance. Only for 15 seconds, but hey, that can help out. But more importantly, I do want to buff up all of my knights again, giving them a ward save, weapon strength, and all of that. I hope it does apply to my dismounted knights. Okay, Lydia Van Pracht, I'm going to give to you Fervor. Now she is stronger. Now we are ready for our battle. I'm going to upgrade Boneheim. You deserve it, buddy. Yeah, as you can tell here, I've got like a whole Halloween town theme going on. If any of you have names for me, and I did not see them in a previous part, please share them with me, because I ran out of ideas for undead names pretty fast. Mawmor, Gnawbone. The Bloodspire was made up by a patron. Tombstone is over here. We've got Avid's Domain, Harkon, Western Harkon, Eastern Harkon, Victor's Rest, which is the husband of Lydia. Actually, I like a lot of those. Okay, never mind. I'm happy with what I did. I was being too critical. Let's go into battle. Here's a fairly major battle for our faction. Now, what do we get to do? Our army gets to fight in the woods again. You know how we like to fight whenever it comes to an enemy that has artillery and other ranged advancements. They've got pikemen over here, Anaconda's Amazons close by. Check out these units. Hello, ladies. Okay, you kind of scare me, but I'm glad you're here. Alright. Right now, our leader is going to fly around because we need to damage a bit of enemy artillery. They do have 1 organ gun. They've got over here their other guns too that we'll look at in just a moment. Come on, can we take them all out right away? That would be ideal. Oh, they're shooting at you. That's a pretty imposing sight. You're just looking up at a giant dragon, hoping to put him down. Oh! You got some direct hits in. That's a good start. Yeah, I was hoping to summon in my spirit host over here to scare them away or to at least distract them. They are frightened by that unit. But over here are the Galloper guns, which I cannot wait to use. And that'll be coming to Let's Play near you very soon. Now we can go right after them. See, they're quite pretty. And they're pretty when they blow up too. They're leaving. They're like, nope, I'm out. That's it for me. Let's go look in the woods now and see what we're doing. My main army is about to advance. Not yet, but they're about to. I've got my Var guys over on the left flank. We'll have a look at more of their army later, but right now we're quite busy over here trying to handle a bunch of artillery. I'm being quite tricksy in my, Blood Knight campaign. I know. I'm really taking advantage of everything that I can. I don't usually do that, but I feel the compulsive need to do so. I've been more than fair to every enemy that I have fought for many hours, many weeks, many months now. Now, if I want to get dirty with it, I want to get really dirty no matter who I'm fighting. It's Warhammer, not Lovehammer. Lovehammer, I probably couldn't show on here, and I would need to open up my recording account on Pornhub for that one. All right. Our Blood Dragon Lord has over 30 kills. He's about to fight many more enemies. There's a wind of death flying right through them. I just wanted to weaken them. That way we could get away. Only 71 kills now. What do they have close by? There's very cool looking shield bearers. They look amazing. I dig them a lot. Check them out. Very regal, very ornate. Now it's time to go after other enemies. They do have dire wolves. We're looking at halberdiers. I mean, look at that variety. Here's Volan's Venators. These guys are extreme. They are strong. Yeah, more shield bearers. I just love the way they look. Of course, I'm a fan of purple, so that could be why too. Oh, and another mercenary unit. I mean, we're talking about the Dogs of War being a huge theme around here. They've got the Cursed Company, but also over here, Tichi Huichi. He's got raiders. Aren't they adorable? They're just moving around now, fighting my spirit host while we charge in again. But the Venators will probably do extensive damage to us. Ooh, that could get nasty. They've got handgunners close by, border rangers. Border rangers are very interesting. They've got a fairly decent range. I mean, it's 160, armor of only 13, so when you do hit them, they're done for. 27 when it comes to weapon strength, 53 when it comes to melee defense, which is very high. And all the while, we're just out here having a pretty good time. When it comes to my VAR guys, I still have them waiting. The Anacondas will be coming very soon. I just did not want them on their guns, but evidently they're back on them. Yeah, they came back, man. What do you mean 4? You have 3 guns left. Anyway, let's go back over to the main formation. We've dealt a lot of damage. Another Wind of Death would be ideal here. They're all trying to bring down a very powerful Blood Knight, the Blood Knight. The dire wolves are moving back. Let's go look at our main army. So what are we fighting? Well, back over here, we've got Gashnag, the Black Prince. He's a very interesting fellow. He loves to go farming, by the way. Or to, like, pick things off of shelves. But he's moving around, using magic. Fighting a lot of my Blood Dragon warriors. I mean, you're fighting just a bunch of vampires. You're fighting your peers right now. Of course, you're not going to be able to steamroll right through them, Gashnag, the Black Prince. So now my VAR guys have moved in. They're attacking these lovely Galloper guns. I just love them a lot. I can't wait to use them. I keep saying that. 312 for missile damage. Another one destroyed. I think it's because every time I say how much I love them, they get blown up. My vampire units all get jealous. My undead ones do. All right, so everyone is now charging in. We're talking about Blood Dragon warriors. I mean, they're sprinting into the fray right now. Look at this beautiful moment. They're all like, I'm here. I'm here to kill. There's our White King right in the middle of all of it. You can just see the sheer variety of what they have. It is a lot. Oh, that Cursed Company is unsettling to look at. Wait, hold on. I'm also dead. They shouldn't be, but they are somehow. So you can see that all of my units have made it to them. We're now over here, ready to fight them for a prolonged and protracted battle. That was a massive hit. He's had over 400 kills, but look at the damage that they've dealt to him. While it cannot solo everyone, it's only because I've got such a good army right now. I've got elites in my army. Even on a harder difficulty, we are so much more powerful than our peers. All right, back over here is Tichi Huichi, which is an amazing name. Absolutely amazing. You crazy little skinks, get out of here. Skinks are funny. All right, 35 kills for my VAR guys. Again, they're just kind of meant to be a disruptive unit. Their army is now all fleeing. We have broken them. They lie broken upon the battlefield in these dark woods again. So we just get to go chase them all down. That was only battle number 1. There's many more to come now. We won that battle. Well, Theodoric, you can go take a nap now. We'll take a little bit of replenishment. Yeah, I had to fight him in the woods. The border princes can do well, just not whenever they're fighting me in the woods. As you've seen, I like to engage them over in the woods where they can't use all of that artillery. Artillery can be nasty. Here's a ruby ring of ruin for a fireball, a free fireball. And for you, White King, let's give to you, let's see here, intimidating rank 2. Sure. I was hoping to make more money from that, huh? Alright, he's leaving. His army's way too tiny. I would love to kill them all off, but I'll focus on you first. Yeah, raise them up. Your entire army wiped out. Beautiful. We'll take even more replenishment. There's my money. That's what I was looking for. We'll pop on over here to let Harkon heal up. We've got so many enemies to fight. Some will be easy, some will be difficult. The dwarves in that last battle were very challenging. For now, though, let's see. Dread Knights. Ah, here we go for my Blood Knights. Perfect. That works out very, very well. Legions of Dead. It does not mention my dismounted warriors. That's a shame. Ah, well. They're very powerful already. Now for you, I'm going to give you Fervor. I want you to get Dark Benediction. Ooh, Flame Resistance. That could be handy for you. Won't come up too often, but it can be handy. Alright, let's come over here and build up that Shady Township. I've got the funds for it, so we're going to build it up right now. And I'll have another recruitment area if I want to use it. But the big thing for me is to probably just advocate for a bit more protection for Karek Ingajar. Yeah, if I do that, then, hey, no one's going to conquer it. I can move on. But as I said before, my goal is to go after Matorka. Then later we can go after Barakvar. Now, am I going to take Barakvar? No, I'm going to burn it down. I don't want it. There are lands I do not want. There are lands that we do have. And I wonder, are you just passive, Manfred? Because I don't see you going out there and waging war. They have yet to conquer the Moot, which is weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now let's get a move on. Let's head on over to Matorka. We're all fully patched up. That's gotta feel bad. Your entire army is wiped out. And bam, I'm back again. Evidently that is not a major battle, so we will auto-resolve it. I mean, we know who's gonna win that one. There's no way they could beat me. If they couldn't beat me with a full stack, they're not gonna beat me there. And we are going to occupy. Alright. A new location that belongs to me. Will I keep it? I suppose I will. Sure. The other part belongs to my vassal. And we'll take up over here again, Foster Terror. Done. Next, we can move over to the east to go after Barakvar. One location I will not take. Alright, Archon, I can upgrade you to tier 5. Let's do that right away. 5 more turns for Tombstone. Bloodkeep is not quite ready yet. Okay, let's get everything ready over here, though. It's only a bunch of growth. Huh. We don't need that, do we? Not really. Okay, the Black Mountains are down over here. There's my witch house. Perfect. More income for me, more corruption for everyone else. I mean, look at the lands. That's a fine yard that I don't need to care for. Hell yeah. That's really why you would want to become a vampire, so you don't have to really contend with a bunch of lawn care. Alright, here's my skeletal walls over there that we need in the Dread Mountain. Who leveled up? These two did. Level 29. Okay, you'll take Intimidating. And for you, Lydia Van Pracht, we shall give to you Immortality. Alright, that is beautiful. And once I upgrade maybe 1 or 2 more times through my turns, I'll begin to build my new army. But having that much money is very rare for me, so I want to use it. I want to try to use it. My upkeep over here, 5,000. Hey, pretty good. I should probably spend a little bit of my coin upgrading a few more things around here. Yeah, we'll do that. Here, have a corpse pile. I've got plenty. I am not going to run out. The Dread Mountain. Oh, there we go. Even more corruption. Now, Taliesin did declare war on all of my enemies over here to the east. Maybe they want lands too. I believe they do. Okay, Solend, you need over here a Font of Nightmares. Lovely. Oh man, +4 to recruit rank for all of my White Kings and my Banshees. Banshees are alright. They're better used on a campaign map. Oh, Scarsnake, my poor buddy. I would love to have a little mod where your allies won't take damage, because like then you could ally non-dead factions, which could be okay in my view. Okay, so I could use my Lightning Strike right now to have a much easier battle, but I know all of you want me to have a challenge, so we're going in right away. Oh boy, that is a lot of Slayers. And what does our map look like? A standard town, not a custom one. Gotcha. Let's go. Usually I dread doing siege battles, but not here, not today. We're actually just gonna be all right. Largely because we've got Blood Dragon Warriors on foot. Those make such a dramatic difference. I mean, you should have them anyway. If there was dismounting, we would have units like that, where you could use them on horseback or on foot. And that would be really cool. But because we do not have that, we've got two options now, and they are incredible. This battle will not be easy for me. And it's easy to really see why. We're looking at an army of slayers. What do I have a lot of? Very powerful large creatures. They are dying for this battle to happen. Brockvar, you only get one shot to stop me. It could be your day. So over here, we're just keeping busy by going after many of their units. We're taking flight again. Thankfully, they cannot encircle me easily. My Var guys are also charging in. I want to try to minimize any ranged damage that they're able to deal to my units. They do have slayers close by, and we'll need to destroy as many of them as we can. Or even just ranged units too. Slayers are one thing. My Blood Dragon Warriors can deal with them, but ranged units, oh, they could shoot us for a very long time and deal a lot of damage. I can't permit that. My Blood Dragon Warriors are already here. That's how quick they are. They've already made it, and I want you to have a look at how slow my other units are. They're still not there. They're still trying to get there. But on the walls now, the Blood Dragon Warriors reign supreme. That's what they're all about. Just killing every single enemy in melee combat. It's a lot of dead dwarf. Ooh, they're losing limbs constantly. And after that, who do we have over here? 100 kills, our Blood Dragon Vampire Lord, Wulfhart Khan. Slayers are now moving up. They're going to deal quite a bit of damage to him. Even when you kill them, they like to slash out at you. Now, they do have a Dragon Slayer. I love those heroes, man. And that hair, too. The Var guys are still going for it, though. We're here to disrupt their lines, and I really do enjoy the colors of Barak Var. I mean, I've kind of made that clear. That type of hue is kind of my thing. No mercy, because I'm mad I don't get to use it. The Blood Dragon Warriors are slowly pushing into them. We're breaking down now more sturdy dwarf units like Longbeards. They have one kill. Did you manage to get one of my Blood Dragons? Look. Yeah, look at that. But they're able to regenerate too, so he can stand back up and say, hello there again. No, these are not your average vampire warriors, okay? Our Blood Dragon Lord is at nearly 200 kills. Lydia is at 3 kills. She's helping by kicking some dwarfs down. I love her. She's great. Look at her go. She's ready to fight. Fighting in that outfit seems rather prohibitive, but I'm not going to question it. There's that Dragon Slayer Lord, right? Yeah, he's a bit bigger. He's just a bigger dwarf. Those two are now dueling. They're having a little fight. A little domestic dispute. Someone kill him. She's trying. Okay. Yeah, he'll be gone in like one more hit. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's done for. Look at that. Squaring up against the dragon. Someone better kill him right away. Come on. Lydia? Lydia? It was a bit delayed. Oh my wa moshinduru. And she kicks. We got a few of them, but it bounced much earlier than I thought it would. See, they did that thing where they open a gate. I really wish that was not a factor because, my god, you can get trapped so easily. The Grave Guard are continuing to move in. They're going to press on down and fight more of them. The battle is not yet done. We have many more Slayers to fight. I wasn't kidding about that part, man. There's just a lot of Slayers. Okay, so my Grave Guard. They're moving over here to fight more of them. We never tire. We never cease. It's only unending killing. And I know I'm sending in large units, but that charge, that Alpha Strike can get a lot of kills. And over here, I'm trying to clear up the front gates because of how many they have. Way too many. They're hitting my Blood Knights, but thankfully they're not getting a lot of damage done to them. Over here, my Blood Dragon warriors are doing their sprint uphill. We thought that was only Wulfhart Khan. Evidently, they all run track, undead track.
State champions, 20 years in a row.
53 kills now. Superhuman vigor. Yeah, no shit. Frenzy, melee experts, 120 armor, 61 speed. Let's compare it to a dwarf. 26 speed. Yeah, they're quick. 73 melee attack, 50 melee defense, 91 for their weapon strength, and 55 for their charge bonus. It's good stuff. Yeah, they've got a Fleeing Thane. There's a Soul Blight debuffing all of them in the area. Just all over here, keeping them nice and weak. And now we get to chase after one of their lords while the Khan gets to bully him. The end times have come, but a better version of. He's like, let me hammer you! Ah! He's trying. Wallach, that's a very cool looking lord, but we need to crush him. I'm always a fan of big hammers. Oh! Oh God! Where'd he go? Where's the other? Okay, well, here's what remains of your lord. The stunty half. Did you like throw it? Huh, anyway. It's a mystery I will not have solved right now. My Vargas are charging back in. We've killed a majority of them. We're now flanking them with a few Graveguard. Lydia just took off a dwarf's head. She's at 16 kills currently. We're just trying to capture the front gates just so we can all move in. And over here, we're getting ready because we're about to fight a bunch of slayers. Oh, oodles and caboodles of slayers. Now back over to the town square. Wallach is taking a lot of damage. A lot. Eventually, we might meet our match, but not today. I mean, I've got 2 Tormentor swords on 2 different heroes. I've got so many debuffing tools. I've got so many things to debilitate and stop and degrade my foes. That's why we end up doing so well. Not just because I have a mighty zombie dragon. Oh, I wonder how that's going to go whenever I'm fighting Ushabti. Well, then again, I have like nothing that's really fragile. Everything in my army is sturdy. I don't usually do that, but we're doing it today. So their Ushabti will not be as concerning to me. Here comes our Claw of freaking Nagash, which I gave you the lore about, and I had to, because I mean, look at that. Replenishes HP. We've got over here a tome that improves our power of recharge rate. We've got corruption, causes damage to nearby enemies. We're looking at the chilling aura, reducing their speed by 40%, an award save of 8%, missile resistance of 25, and a physical of 20%. And these are all things here that are allowing me to just completely destroy anyone who's close by. They can't move that fast, and we're replenishing constantly, so even if I do take damage, by the time the battle's over, I might have replenished completely so, or close to it. There's only a few Slayers left. I wonder if there's a mod to add in more variation to Slayer aesthetic. I think that would be neat. And over here is a very long battle because of how many that we're fighting. I mean, it's only my Graveguard. If I only had Graveguard, it would be over. But they are armored, which makes them a threat to me. You know, they've got some armored friends over here who are helping them out. And these guys are troublesome because they are helping out some Slayers. But besides their Slayers, I mean, we're doing fine. We're cutting them down. But it'll just be tedious to wait it out, so I will need to bring in some tools later to finish them off too. But here we go, phase 2 of our battle. The town square fight, the plaza. The Claw of Nagash enters the fray now. You can see the Hex Wraiths, all of the undead just striking out. It's really cool. Oh, it's so cool just watching them strike out. They're very easy to see too. No wonder they get so many kills. 24 kills now. Well, that's going on. We got... Oh, hello. Welcome in. We are here to kill you. Yes. Yes, and then we shall live some hits. Hans and Franz are always here. The gang is always here to get swole. See, look. Ah, one rep. Ah, 2. Really need to cut that voice out. I need to stop doing that. All right, what are we looking at? 24 kills now. All right, it's not funny. It's pretty funny. The Claw of Nagash is at over 50 kills. And our White King Avid, 21. Not a lot. I mean, they're meant to support my army. A majority of their units are now fleeing. There's only Slayers to fight left. And we still have this group over here. Their standard units are staying. What they do, they stay. But we've pushed them. I mean, look at that. We're standing on top of a lot of their bodies. We're pushing them in. My Blood Knights are just kind of waiting right now. They're waiting. We fought uphill. We fought a lot of Slayers. We're chasing after that Rune Lord. Not a Rune Smith, but a Lord. And now we just get to watch some Blood Dragon warriors continue to churn through a lot of their units. They're taking their time. But they're getting it done. There are jobs to get done today. And part of that is killing a bunch of Slayers. Yeah, over 100 kills. I was kind of hoping they would have a variant of Blood Dragon Warrior with only a two-handed weapon. That would be pretty cool. Claw of Nagash over here, 114. The Book of Arkan used on it. Wallach is helping us finish off all the enemies over here. He's killed 482. Sure, some may be breaking or wavering, but how well are we doing over here? Let's have a look. Let's see. My Grave Guard have 47 kills, 56, 37, and 37. They're just all fighting as a group. There's only Slayers left. I mean, they could come back, right? Are they shattered? They're not shattered, so they could come back. But it's only Slayers left, who I'm sure are pretty pissed off about having them all leave. Even if they do get to fight in glorious combat. Come on. What a wonderful hold. What a wonderful dragon. We've taken their town square. I could just wait it out. Am I going to do that? No, no, no. The Blood Dragon Warriors always want more blood. Blood for the Blood Lord. How's that conflict work out, you know? I'm pretty sure the vampires are like, yo, we know you're KHORNE, but come on, we've been vampires for a very long time. There are actually so many interesting characters that we could have in here. Legendary heroes should become a thing, not lords, but at least for some of them, like Felix and Gotrek, definitely they should be heroes, not one a lord, one a hero. Because you only get them for a set duration of time, so having them like embed into your army as heroes would be much better. Leading an army, come on now. Oh, here they come. I wouldn't want to fight them. I wouldn't want to fight these Blood Dragon warriors. They're so quick. They would not be able to be fled from. You would just need to stay and fight them. So now anyone who is trying to flee, they're trapped between a rock and a murdering rock. The Slayers are getting completely just mulched up. Look at that. Dwarf mulch everywhere. We're mulching it. There's only a few more left. The kicking is so strange to me. Why kick? Why kick when you can cut? It's a strange affair. What about that one group that did lose some Blood Dragons? 20, 20, 18. Ah, there they are. I'm not regenerating anymore. Maybe they need to be engaged in combat. I'll need to check that later, but we've won the battle. There's only a few Slayers left. Let's have them all killed, then we can leave. It's over. Here's a close victory. Over 200 lost. Okay. They lost over 2,100. They gave Wallach a pounding, though. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm actually just going to give that province over to them. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that on our following turn. I was going to burn it down, but I thought to myself, hey, what if our good buddy Vlad kept it for a bunch of corruption? Yeah, I could use more corruption locally. I'm not going to spend money here, though. Okay. Wallach Harkon, you leveled up. I mean, it's a 15-second buff, whereas I could buff up all of my elite undead. Yeah, we'll grab that buff later on. I would rather have everyone have a passive buff for the duration of our game while Wallach is in the army. Okay, hero. No, it's not very good. +3 to leadership. Look, it's for the whole army, but still, yeah, I'm going to give you instead devastating charge. Now you're at 80. That's much better than before. And we get to end our turn in just a minute. I could destroy that. I'll leave it. I'll leave it for our buddy. Okay, Reichland, you're over here. We've got Solent down here. Reichland is what I want to focus on as much as I can. There's a bunch of new units I could get, like a Black Coach. Over in Averland, no, nothing. Blood River Valley, nothing at all. Stirland, again, too much money. I will never spend my freaking hard-earned gold on that crap. It's just not worthwhile. It's really not. Okay, if we're up at tier 5, we no longer need these at all. Yeah, tier 5, we've got over here a bunch of other buildings. So we can now use those slots for other things and get some gold back. Not all of it, but some gold back. All right, let's focus on Tombstone. Way over here, done. It's a very expensive building, so we'll grab that right away. And thankfully, a lot of it is pretty close by. I mean, it's not all in one region, but it's pretty close by. Okay, it's time for me to end my turn now. Look at how much we've conquered, though. I am now reaching outwards. It feels so good to not have to fight the entire empire. You don't always want to do that, you know? You really don't always want to do that. Yeah, I haven't used the modification in a very long time, but I thought it would be a good thing to try out. I'll have it linked down below for all of you. I don't know if I'll have it in my collection or not. I'll need to see if there's any issues linked to it, but we'll try it out here and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a minute. Yeah, you can go away. Hey, I got him. And you gave me a really crappy sword. All right, that's fine. Leave it alone. It's all okay. And what are we going to do now? We destroyed their entire faction. We're going to move over to the west. Way over here. We can continue traveling. It's pretty fun. Like, my entire goal now is to travel. I'm not a horde faction, but I'm okay with that. Actually, these towns look great. Check it out. Nothing but undead towns. Hell yeah. All right, I'm now making more money than ever before. Actually, just leave the town. Yeah, just leave. We can't march right now. That's okay. You're not all about magic. You're about killing. Killing and happiness. What's over here? Vargulf units, Crypt Horrors, right. Flying Horrors are over here. I'll grab those two later. But for now, let's give him Blade Shield. He does not have a lot of melee defense. And over here, Lydia Van Pract. I shall give to you, my dear, something incredible. Ah, Wild-Eyed. Hey, I wanted to punch people in the face. All right, let's come over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about now. Region trading. Boom, there we go. I want to gift some lands over to another faction. That faction? The Von Karsteins. That's what I want. Now, I'm going to give you Ockendorf. I suppose I could. I should probably have a good look at what I want to give them anyway. All right, let's go back down real quick. We're going back down over here, so you can either try to purchase or gift. I'm only going to gift right now. So, Brockvar is a big one. There you go. All over. He's got it. Next, I can give him Maturka, which I'll do pretty darn soon. I could cancel that to save up my money, I suppose, but no. Let them keep that because I want them to have a proper building. They don't always have their own proper buildings. So let's go give him Maturka. After that, what do I want? Will I buy? I might buy Grenstadt just to complete that area, but it's really not too important to me if I have it or not. I mean, if anything, it does give him a connective area, but that way our ally can have a few locations where they'll be okay. They'll have more power. Oh, hello. Thorgrim is close by. Didn't even notice him. Vlad, I need you to go take him out. Hold on. Vlad, buddy. I know you're not as powerful as you should be, but come over here. Beat him. Sylvania, will you become my vassal? You will not yet. Yeah, you like me a lot, but you won't do that. Well, shoot. Oh, they're finally expanding up north. Well, good. We might ally them later if they do not become my vassal. Who's over here? Oh, there's Vlad. He's got a very cheap army. But if he could conquer the empire where I don't have to, hell yeah, go do it. More power to you, buddy. All right, so before we end our turn, let's go over to Reichland. I do want over here my haunted forest. Done. That is all done. I want to build up over here my reliquary. Done again. And here's a wall. So we are just upgrading everything that we need. I never get to do this, dude. It feels incredible to have the gold for it. Ah, lovely. What a lovely day. And over here, Let's see. We only need a few decent things. All right, so we'll probably need another reliquary down here because I do have a few other buildings. But then again, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I could just grab a gibbet for more income. More income for me. We're all happier for it. All right, so we'll come down to Zevrak and begin conquering over there. But it feels so good to finally like tie up loose ends. I mean, look at what we have now. Vlad is doing well. I might send a secondary army later to go burn down or at least conquer and then gift the Mootland. I could keep it, I suppose. Yeah, I might as well keep it. It'll be the Deadland. Yeah, perfect. Talea has declared war on me. Now you know who I'm going to destroy next. I mean, I was going to anyway. They're just being a bit more preemptive. Oh boy, a new turn for me. Those two have confederated. And they surprisingly like me. They were fighting the same enemies as me, which is amazing. Not having to fight the Wood Elves is incredible. I mean, they should be more passive anyway. They should be more defensive in my own view, but that's just my own take. Only because the world roots makes them untenable. They become quite a nightmare, so we haven't quite reached their city yet. But we're moving down. I still have lands to build up. We are going to have our new army one day. So if we're getting up to tier 5, we no longer need any of these buildings over here. I just want to show you how I'm building my economy. That way, whenever you're playing, you'll know what to do as well if you want to have a very strong economy. All right, so over here, we're at tier 4, not tier 5. I could upgrade that fort later. That's tier 5. And we don't need any type of growth buildings yet. I cannot wait for that to be built. My Bloodkeep entryway, very powerful. My Blood Knights will be incredible. Their upkeep will go down. We'll have more income from like every building. So over here, I do want to build my Terrorgeist lair. I think that feels about right for the city of Harkon to have a Terrorgeist lair. And later, I'll save up my money, buy Grünstadt. I'll build my second army. It'll be a spirit-based one, like all of you wanted. Oh, look at that guy. Thograt Blackbog. Huh. Anyway, I'm not fighting the Greenskins right now. They're not my threat. They don't like fighting us because we don't make funny sounds whenever they kill us. That's a literal thing that Greenskins can have as a perspective when it comes to fighting undead. Ridiculous. On our new turn here, we can push into Zevrak right away. It's a very easy location to take. They didn't have much of a garrison to stop me. After that, what can we do? Let's see. What do they have over here? Tombstone makers. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we get some marble in. We've got our corpse pile already. It does reduce income, but evidently I'm not having a major income problem. That makes me happy too. Oh yeah, look at Boneheim. Boneheim is ready to bone. Let's go ahead and get some more corruption going in. Right over there, we'll get our walls, our proper walls. I do like my walls a lot. And we'll build a nice awakened battlefield. I like those. Okay, you're tier 4. See, I'm very glad I didn't waste my money on those growth buildings. I mean, they would be destroyed anyway. Yeah, I mean, there would be no real point. So if anyone ever tries to invade me, they're going to be in for it. They're really going to be in for it. So now we're rank 37, so we're nearly at the full cap. We're not quite there yet. Upgraded Wind of Death, I'll take that. And level 31 for you. I mean, it's really the main spell I use. There's not too many spells I want, because again, we're not going to do a major spellcasting theme for his army. I've got another spellcaster over here. I could spread more corruption. That'll be one ability that I give to her later if I can, but really I might not be able to, as Vampirists do have a lot of abilities, as you can see here. So we'll give her now tenacity, more health. Okay, keep your blade. Keep your Shield of Tolos. You have your ward save. Very good. No mount for you yet. I like you fighting on foot, surprisingly. And we're just going to get ready now. We're trying to find another new big army to fight. That could be down over here at Myrmidon's. Yeah, let's get down here real quick and try to find who we can beat up on. Oh, look at that. Look who's come to visit now. We've completed more technology. Very good. The Cabal. Egram Van Horseman is coming here. He's like, I'm coming to destroy the... Oh, they're already. He's not at war with me, correct? He's not. Well, then I don't really care. But I almost feel bad for the Empire, or what's left of it, because look who's here. I mean, that's a lot of armies coming down to fight them, and Bretonia. And no Reichland to stop them. I did not take Marienburg. I don't even want it. Let them have it. Let them have it. All right. Can I reach you? Oh, damn, I can't reach him. It's a big army too, but he's just out of my reach. I wanted to go fight him before doing anything, but I won't be able to. He might even reconquer a few locations. I don't want to spend a lot of time chasing him down, so we're not going to do that. I did need to save up my money. That way over here, I could build up my Bloodkeep entryway. Look at that, 16,000. I'll take that right away. Okay, in 3 turns, you'll be able to upgrade. And over here, I've been upgrading a major building, Altdorf College of Forbidden Magic. Okay, after that, we'll save up for our occupied Imperial Palace. The Empire will like me more. Palace of the Eternal Emperor. All right. That'll be awesome for my income. Oh, it's only going to shoot up. Yeah, my defenses are looking good. What we can build over here is 1 Awakened Battlefield. Then over here, we could build, let's see, 1 Crypt Keepers. Just for the fun. Just for the funsies. All right, let's get ready now. I'm going to wait for a new battle to pop up. It should happen very, very soon. Gashnag is like, I'm ready for part 2. It's a shame for them because, I mean, they always do deploy right by me. If they wouldn't do that, maybe they would have a better chance. But there's nothing I can really do about that other than just engage. It becomes a melee brawl from the very beginning. Crypt ghouls, huh? Very dark, very scary. So we're just going to fight here now and take out as many of them as we can through a very protracted melee fight. Now who's over here? We've got 1 leader to kill. Otter, Captain Otter. I shall do it. No, I don't believe you shall. Wallach says no. Visually, oh. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say visually a very cool looking character, but that is very much a past tense statement. So my Claw of Nagash is over here at 27 kills already. My Blood Knights will be charging in just a minute. My Heralds of the Twilight, they'll charge in on their flank. We've got way over here some more units to look at. The Exsanguinated, one of my very good groups. My Vargheists are waiting too. Here comes Valmir. And I brought in some Spirit Hosts to go after their artillery just to bother them, just to harass them. There's a gigantic breath attack clearing out a mound of enemies. Will that kill them all? No. Will I have to be mindful of what I try to hit? Sure. And here's a Wind of Death. I was trying to not hit my own warriors. That should give me a few hundred. Claw of Nagash, already 83 kills. The Shield Bearers are all dying. Wallach is at 400 kills now. The Blood Guard are now moving in. We've got some handgunners close by. I wanted to charge in right on their weak point. So here we go. We charge in right away. Those lances are wicked. Giant blade on the tip. Now, after that, my Crypt Horrors have how many kills? 28 kills. We'll need a good name for all of my Crypt Horrors. We'll just call them Hans and Franz's gang. Yeah, I think that might work. And over here, we've got Grave Guard who are charging in. They're going to help us surround what's left of them. There's plenty left. I mean, they've got over 2,500 troops left. But between all of our knights and everyone else, I mean, this faction never stood a chance. Oh, they brought in the mortar. Hey, how about that? Maybe that'll give them the shot they need. These heralds have nearly 80 kills. Tormentor Sword, again, using 2 Tormentor Swords at 2 different locations. I tactically put them into locations where they're just going to prohibit a majority of the army from being able to move in, from having a higher melee attack. Over here, we just charged in simultaneously, Knights and Vargheists. So I'm not going to allow them to use any artillery right now. They're just fighting in a sea of humans and dwarfs. I like watching them just go flying all the time. So now over here, we've got what? Handgunners, crossbowmen. So what I did here, I brought in some melee units. I did summon them in. They've also got a Witch Hunter. That way, they won't feel as inclined to flee away from me whenever I charge in with my Grave Guard. But either way, they're choosing not to do so. I know they were hidden by the hill for quite some time, but now they're being hit. A majority of their initial army that came towards me has been destroyed. There's only a few shield bearers left. And unfortunately for them, they're fighting the wrong battle in order to have any chance, any remote chance of survival. Your plumes will not save you today. Maybe in a fashion competition, but beyond that, no. And we've won. I remember fighting them as my goblins in my Tenet Four Eyes campaign, which I do have linked down in my video description if you haven't seen that one. And boy, these guys were hard to beat. I was struggling in a lot of battles. Almost every battle was a struggle. It feels nice to have a break from that type of format to just be able to come in and wreck face. Here are my Bloodspire Knights now at 49 kills. They come from the Bloodspire, the aptly named Bloodspire Spire that we now have. That'll have to be the other fort. They're like proto fort.
We called it the Blood Spire, but it was lame.
So now we're moving on from that area. The Claw of Nagash is at 261 kills. Damn. And we have broken their army, so what are we going to do now? We're going to chase after them. There's one group of border rangers that shattered after getting one volley off. They were like, yep, vindictful. So now we're just going to chase after their survivors to ensure that we don't have too many to fight afterwards. It allows me to auto-resolve what's left of them after the fight is completed. We have won. We lost only 19. I mean, they deployed over there. What was I meant to do? Just let them waltz over to me? Nah. I mean, what little we did lose, we'll just restore. It's only a little, you know, roadblock before we actually get to the Southlands. We're still fighting our way down there. Another mission completed for me. I've killed many of them. Now, we can jump into their town and destroy them all. Perfect. No, I want all of you dead. There we go. Now we get a new city. The border princes are pretty much done for, right? Yeah. I've got over here one little tiny army. I don't know what they'll do. But I've taken a major city. It's more income for me. I'm now at 15,000. I'm going to take up my ghost fence. I'm going to destroy the mausoleum. I don't need that here. The haunted forest. I do not want that either. We'll destroy that. I mean, I guess I could keep it if I want to. I could always just build what I want from that one slot. Yeah. That'll work out. Level 38 for homeboy over here. Alright, so we only have a few more abilities left. Shoot. I always want more, but we only have so many more. We'll take that because it's a buff that you can use, that you should use. Level 33 for homeboy over here. Let's see, Avid, I'm going to give you Blade Shield. Oh, hold on. You've got another one, so you can max it out. Perfect. Oh, he's going to be quite durable. And for you now, Lydia, take Dark Benediction. We'll work on Arcane Conduit next. Perfect. Okay. Let's begin to work on that right away. The Purple Sun. It could be okay. It can be okay. Now, for all the funds I have currently, let's just go look around and see if there's like anything I need to upgrade. I could get my Vampire's Keep, 300 for income. I would like to get a Zombie Dragon for my next army, so we'll take that too. We'll take over here. Yeah, just upgrade that. It goes from 200 to 400 income. That's a lot. And my research rate shoots up too. Yeah, I've spent all of my funds now. The world has changed extensively, and we are doing better for it. All right, so we're going to call it here. Everyone, the Cabal has come by. The Empire has been wrecked. There's very little that they can do. Look at all that I own now, and I now own the Border Princess lands. I did give Matorka over to Vlad. I didn't want to keep it myself, but everything else does belong to me. We do need to go after Monte. Oh, Camiller, what the hell are you? He's just wandering. What the hell are you doing? Go back home. Go home. You don't need to be here. Oh, they burned down your home. Okay. I might actually give him some land later. I don't know where yet. But if I conquer some stuff I don't want, I could give him the Moot. He could headquarter himself out in the Moot. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, I suppose I could do that, huh? All right, let's see. A new commandment down here will take more growth. I'll change up all of my other commandments. Ooh, 3 blood kisses. Okay. Is there anything I need? Not really. But I do want that public order. It could be handy for later, so we'll take that. Or I could just wait to get my immune to untainted attrition, which would be 12 points. I mean, that is a long wait, but we could definitely use that. But I'm corrupting so quickly now, it doesn't even really matter. So leave a like down below if you want to see more later. And as always, until then, everyone, until then.